What's going on, everybody? It's Aero here, and we are back with Ask Aero, episode 46. We are almost at a full year's worth of episodes. We're less than 10 away. So, happy spring, even though it's not like spring at all. Yeah, so let's get right into it. I'm a little sleepy, so if I'm not like, oh my god, like I am in every other episode, I apologize, but I'm tired, but like I'm still here, so I wouldn't be like, yeah, the answer is sure, next question. You know what I mean? It's just not super. Just not super jazzy. First question, would you be willing to make some vids streams, some hooning around BMG Drive if I sent you a PM with the code for the game? I have and helped you get some proper mods. Love the game, but there aren't many people who make regular content on it. I appreciate it, but I don't like to get things from you guys. You guys' views and subscriptions are more than enough for me, and I have a stack of like this games to play for videos and streaming. I bought, like, even if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram or one of the two, you see that I bought at least like 10 games to be played on Throwback Thursdays or streams or whatever. So for later Let's Plays. So I really do appreciate the offer, but don't spend your money on me. Believe me, if I wanted BMG Drive bad enough, I'd get it myself. So if you bought it for me, I would just sit unplayed in my list of games. It's just the truth. Diesel versus petrol, and why? Petrol, because it's just better. It's more fun. More revs. Beep! I don't know. I was taught by Top Gear to hate diesel. I have no reason to hate diesel except for the fact that every douchebag in a diesel truck is a douchebag. You wanna roll coal, bud? Go fuck yourselves. Given the choice to choose any item or resource as an infinite supply, what would you pick? That's pretty cerebral. I don't know. What if I chose money? Found a loophole in your little question there, sir. That's exactly what I'd pick. Do you like Quentin Tarantino movies? I'm not a huge like horror / gore movie guy. I still yet to see Pulp Fiction. I heard that was like really good. And I have it. I just haven't seen it yet because I'm an asshole and I always say I'm gonna see this game or see this movie. I'm gonna play this game, and I never do either one of those. But no, I have not. At least not to my knowledge. Oh no, I saw Death Proof, I think it was called, from the Grindhouse. I did see that. It was super gory and it just turned me off. It's like, eh. You ever looked at RC drift cars? Do you have any interest in that kind of drift? Like, yeah, I do, but they're really expensive and I'd rather spend my money on like PC gaming. So it's a cool hobby, but just not one I feel like getting into. If that makes sense. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos and stuff, and they look super cool, especially like the super customized bodies. But I'd rather spend my money elsewhere. Not to say like, oh, it's fucking gay, whatever. It is pretty neat. Just you ever watched a movie called Crows Zero? If not, you should. Well, I'll have to look into it because I have not seen it. You ever wish you lived in a different era? Quite a bit. I wish I grew up in the 90s, like not like. Because I was like, I don't consider growing up in the 90s because a lot of the shit that I remember from my childhood is like 2000 to 2009. So I don't really consider myself a 90s kid because I was born in 93, but like up till 5 years old, you're just sitting around your house going, right? So yeah, I want to say I would love to grow up in the 90s because the music was good. Things were inexpensive. Great cars were coming out. I would have been able to enjoy the N64 from start to finish. Could have bought all the games I wanted. But, yeah. I mean, 90s. 80s was fun. Looks like it'd be fun, too. But 80s or 90s? Probably 90s. Which GTA game is your favorite? GTA 4, I think I like. I like 5. Don't get me wrong. Just GTA 4 was the first GTA game that I was allowed to play. I know everyone's like, oh, fuck, but like, I had to sneak. My brother had to like rent GTA 3 for us to play it, and I had to play it when my parents weren't watching. GTA San Andreas, I was getting into it, and then my buddy pulled my GameCube, because I had it on PS2, but it was sitting on my desk, and he pulled the GameCube off of a thing, with shattered the disc with the GameCube. So I didn't get to play that. Vice City I didn't play a lot of. So yeah, 4 was basically the first Grand Theft Auto game I had to sat down and play and beat from start to finish. So, and I don't care what everyone says, the car handling is the most fun of any GTA game that I've experienced. I get your point about the retard and the red Camaro, but he was brake drifting if you couldn't tell. A common tactic of Forza Points lobbies is to set brake bias to about... I apologize for my voice, I don't know what the fuck's going on. A common tactic in Forza Point lobbies is to set the brake bias to about 90% of the front and let loose, hence how he was driving that slow. Also try this and tell me your opinion on brake drifters. I'm not going to do it because it's the dumbest fucking thing in the world. Half the fun of drifting is going sideways at an extremely high speed for me with a lot of angle. What the fuck's the point if you're doing 15 or 20, you know? Again, I go by what's good drifting, what's not good drifting through real life competitions, right? And if you're going slower than everyone else, and everyone else is getting the same amount of angle than you and running a way better racing line, or way better line, then you're gonna look like you suck, and you suck. I don't care what the fuck the points say. If you brake drift, then you're just as bad as people that use positive camber, all-wheel drive, all that. You're just as bad. It's just as newbie, because I hate it. It's stupid, it's terrible, and it completely misses the point of why you should be drifting in a game. If not it at all. It's like 5 miles an hour, like fucking. This is why I sometimes just finish races, because I'm like, I know these people aren't spinning out. They're just going 20 miles an hour in every turn. I shouldn't be a lap ahead of you. It's stupid. It's damn. What's the most advanced thing you can do with the T184 calculator? I'm assuming it's... you know what? I'm not even sure what kind of calculator that is. I know it's clearly a Texas Instruments, but I don't know if it's a graphing calculator or... yeah, it's a graphing calculator, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't used graphing calculator since grade 11, so I don't remember. But I do remember that I could put, like, full functions in to it, and then, like, it would fix itself. But yeah, I haven't used a graphing calculator since, like, grade 10 or grade 11, because you don't have to take math in grade 12, and I don't need to take math in college, so. Do you watch F1? And so what is your favorite driver and team this year? I don't watch F1 because 95% of the races are on super weird times, and Vettel wins everything. But this year looks a lot better. You know, everyone complains that the cars sound like shit, but like they sound good, I think. They sound a lot like the older ones, like the 70s and 80s. But I'm a Raikkonen guy. I like his attitude. I like the guy. I don't care how good he is as a driver. It just so happens he's pretty good as a driver. So I'm a Raikkonen guy because he's an asshole, and I like it. There's 2 questions. Is where it's with the dog from the outro. I don't know. I don't have an explanation. I saw it in a YouTube video one day. I thought it was funny, so I just started using it in my outros because I needed something interesting in an outro. So, yeah, that's how that came about. There's no real story to it. And I'm not sure if you use this anymore, but when did Aint and Aint Army arise? Because I use it, but like I feel ignorant not knowing where it came from. Aint is something that I stole, let's be honest. I think that's a Hoonigan thing. But you know, everyone has like the join the you insert YouTuber name here, Army, whatever, and join like the bros and like shit like that. And I'm like, you know what? I want a cool name for my subscribers. You know, this was about 15,000 subs, I guess. And I was thinking, yeah, you know, yeah, I deserve a cool name for my people. I deserve it. So I sat there for a while. I'm like, what describes my channel the best? And I said, I'm like, Aint, you know, it's like, if you've watched any Let's Plays of mine, you know I'm not a very serious dude. I can get serious, but for the most part, I'm not a very serious guy, and I joke around a lot, and I don't really care about much. so I'm very apathetic. So I was like, well, I'm gonna just go with Aint Care Army. You know, people like that, and it stuck. And yeah, that's get it on a t-shirt. Is it difficult to drift with Xbox 360 controller? From hashtag Lohai Keto Nico Wrong. Wow, that's a name. That's sounds Finnish as hell. I'm just gonna guess. It's not that difficult. I mean, I drift on a controller for Forza 4. I drift on a controller for Forza 5 too, but Forza 5 is a little bit more difficult because it feels like it was set up. This is from a bar, by the way. If you guys are wondering what this is, it's like a stamp that you get before you go in the bar. Kind of looks like a rotary thing. But yeah, no, it's just it's not. It's, if anything, it's easier than a wheel. So I don't know, just stick with it. Everything I post on my channel, unless there's a view or it says somewhere in the video, it is indeed controller footage. So, have you heard about your damage? I heard about your damaged Hana. Any zip ties being applied to it in the future? They have some pretty sweet Hoonigan ones, but I assume you broke it in the first place hooning, right? Actually, no. Hi. Been trying to fucking ignore you for the past 5 minutes, but you and your pals are conversing up a storm over there.
Those were on.
No, you unplugged it.
No, I accidentally unplugged it. I was trying to move.
Fuck, and then you just photobomb me. Get out.
Go.
You're going home. I don't want you here anymore. You stink. Your feet stink. You smell like shit.
Fuck off.
Excuse me. Fucking nerds. Like I was saying before, the face... Wrong side. The face so rudely interrupted. She's gonna fucking do it again. My car is significantly damaged visually. There's a hole in the one bumper because my neighbor decided one day to not look both ways before crossing the street. And we live in like a semi-D, so like driveway. And I was kind of parked close to his side, and he came and went, and then just like ripped the whole huge hole in my front bumper. And there's a big dent on the fender, and my clear coat is coming off, and it's rusting in the wheel wells. There's when I say it's broken, it's not actually broken, it's just damaged and embarrassing, and not something I want to be like, yo, check out my sweet car, and it's all fucking ugly and gross and no one cares, which it seems that half the people on YouTube are doing. So when it gets fixed and I actually do something to it, I will post another video, but for the meantime, nothing's changed, so just go look at my other My Car video, so you can tell me I'm a fag for having it on the automatic, like everyone does. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the fucking cameo from Shit Dick McGee over here. And if you want to submit questions, please do it through AskFM. I had a lot of people send me questions through Twitter and Facebook. Please do not do it that way. They will not be answered in a video. Please send them through AskFM/MrAeroHD. You can go there and send in questions. And yeah. Bye.